Hey, what is going on YouTube? Espresso Shucko here, and we are hitting the Series 11 ladder for the first time for the last month, for most likely indefinitely, because we have the Series 12 announcement. That series is starting in February and going all the way to August. So anyways, last month of Series 11. I'm trying out a new little format with my laptop, still trying to get used to this, so it looks different. The next couple of videos where I'm going to try to play around with a little bit, see what I can come up with for a visual thing. But anyways, here we are with this Kyogre team. I wanted to just play Barraskewda today, so naturally, if you're going to run a Swift Swimmer, you need something with Drizzle, and why not Kyogre? I've never used Water Spout on Kyogre. Here we are, finally running a Water Spout on it. That said, ice coverage, probably best to have that, so if I decided I'm going to play with Kyogre a little bit more in Series 11, I'm probably taking off Thunder and putting Ice Beam back on. As for the rest of the team, we have Tornadus and Thundurus. We have Tornadus for speed control. We have Thundurus as a potential physical Maxmon. Yeah, basically, I wanted to play more Thundurus as well. So Thundurus and Barraskewda, there we are. We have Kyogre, we have Torn, we have Indeedee, we have Incineroar. Incineroar and Indeedee are pretty straightforward at this point. Tornadus is extremely straightforward. And yeah, anyways, I just wanted to play this team around, see how it is. I'm trying to build some practice teams in the background for Series 12. I think what I might do this month, because I'm a little tired of Series 11, is try to hit the casual ladder with some practice teams for Series 12, and then when Series 12 drops, I at least seem to know what I'm doing, as opposed to the usual. But anyways, that's my idea. I spent a good chunk of time earlier today playing around with some things, organizing some things in the boxes, found some restricteds. So yeah, anyways, a little bit of a channel update, I guess, at the beginning of this video, but hey, here we are. Let's jump into the campaign to entertain, and let's look for some battles. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me over Noel. Our opponent, we have a Zacian team with Thundurus, Urshifu, Rillaboom, Dragapult, and Incineroar. So Kyogre does not like Thundurus, but that's okay. We have our own Thundurus. We have our own Thundurus and our own Incineroar. Depending on if they're a prankster Thundurus, that could be messy. That said, I feel like Dragapult or Thundurus might be their main max options. So we do have Tornadus to give Kyogre some speed. So that's nice. We have Barraskewda as well, which does have Throat Chop, I believe. Yeah, we do have Throat Chop on Barraskewda, so that might be good for Dragapult. We really do not like Rillaboom, though. I think maybe what we might have to do is lead maybe Barraskewda and no, I feel like that's Rillaboom bait. Leading Barraskewda and Kyogre. I think we're going to bring Tornadus and Kyogre. We'll bring Indeedee to override the terrain. And maybe Thundurus might be good. Yeah, Thundurus might be good. We'll leave Barraskewda on the bench, unfortunately. But that's alright. Kyogre should be able to pack a good punch. The other thing, too, is I have Water Spout. Of all the Kyogre videos I've done, I have never tried Water Spout Kyogre on a team. We now have Water Spout, so let's see how this goes. Rillaboom Thundurus, alright. So they did read into a potential Incineroar lead, which is good. We can bring Indeedee in for either Torn or Kyogre. I mean, we can even protect. We could protect Kyogre and maybe go Hurricane with Torn. I do like the idea of doing that. Though if they... I don't think they Airstream into Kyogre, but at the same time that could be gross. Let's see. I do like the idea of going for Tailwind and then being able to Airstream as well. I think we'll Tailwind and bring in Indeedee, and then that way we'll override their terrain. We'll get Tailwind if they don't go for Fake Out. This way, this covers for the potential Grassy Glides attack right into Kyogre. And then that way we can slow Rillaboom down. The nice thing too is we have a Misty Seed, so if that is special attacking Thundurus and they want it to double into Kyogre, at least that'll give Indeedee a little bit of extra bulk. Oh, no, they just go Fake Out into Torn. That's a lot of damage. They're also just going to straight Wild Charge me. Okay. That's fine. I'm actually moderately okay with that. A moderate amount of recoil to themselves. What I could do here is follow me Water Spout. Because Thundurus is not going to appreciate this. And between Rillaboom and Thundurus, only one of them can have an Assault Vest. So let's see where this goes. Let's try this out. Yeah. They might even switch out Rillaboom, which could be very handy. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a free Water Spout into something. If they max Thundurus, great. I'm still going to hit it very hard. But Torn did have my Focus Sash, so that is one slight problem. No max, that's great. Let's see. Alright, they're going to go Lash Out, so... I mean, I didn't lower their stats or anything, so that's the weaker version of it. Okay, so... Goodbye, Thundurus. Goodbye, half of Rillaboom's health. Yeah, alright. That's nice. That Water Hammer's gonna hurt, but we do know that we're faster than Rillaboom, which is nice. It really sucks that I don't have Tailwind, because Zacian's probably coming in the back. Yeah. That is one slight problem. Zacian is probably in the back there. Let's see. Yeah, let's see what my opponent wants to do there. Oh no, it's Urshifu. Alright. Single strike Urshifu at that. So... I can Airstream to get speed into Kyogre, which would be good. I would love to pick off Rillaboom. But we do know that Kyogre is faster than Rillaboom. So assuming Thundurus doesn't get outsped by Urshifu, because that could be Scarf, we might be in a good spot. We'll find out though. Hi. Yeah. Alright. Someone is very eager to try to take my attention away from the screen. Alright, they're going to withdraw Rillaboom. Alright. Dragapult. Okay. I'm okay with that. Dragapult's going to be small this turn, and if Thundurus does outspeed Urshifu, assuming this isn't a choice Scarf Urshifu, I should get my Airstream boost into Kyogre. We'll be able to hit both of these things really hard. And that should, in theory, let Kyogre get the jump on Urshifu. And we'll get to keep our full-powered Water Spout. So, we are faster. That's great. Yeah, Moment of Truth time. Because they were sashed. The nice thing, too, is they haven't used their Dynamax yet. So, I'm going to have a lot of damage on most of their Mons. No Sucker Punch either. That's a good thing. Yeah, so we just, the crit really did not matter on Urshifu, but I'm glad to see it gone. We took out most of Dragapult's HP. Rillaboom's at half. I think we protect Kyogre here. Airstream into Rillaboom or Dragapult. I think we Airstream into Dragapult. Yeah, I think that's all we need right there. An Airstream into Dragon Bolt, and then we can pick off Rillaboom next turn with Thundurus. Alright, so we'll protect Kyogre here, because there's probably a Grassy Glide or a Fago coming into me. We pulled it back, that's all that matters to me. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna max, alright. Max Guard, maybe? Ooh, Max Guard could potentially... If this is Dragon Bolt, and it is, Max Guard could be interesting here, but at the same time, I should be faster with the speed boost off the Airstream. So I think it's just delaying the inevitable. No Protect off the Dragon Bolt. There is the Grassy Glide, which was pretty obvious. So the Dragon Bolt's about to explode. Goodbye. Yeah, alright. Goodbye, Dragon Bolt. I'm glad that you get to explode. Yeah. And we're gonna go after Rillaboom with Thundurus. I'm pretty sure they go for Grassy Glide or Wood Hammer into Kyogre. Probably the Grassy Glide, but there's no saving Rillaboom from this. And just because we can, we'll go Water Spout. I was a little worried when Torn went down turn 1, but this works out for the best. And plus, Water Spout just did so much damage. I mean, the fact that Dragapult switched in and they didn't go Sucker Punch into Kyogre, that was nice because we obliterated Urshifu. We took most of Dragapult's HP. I want to say at least 75%. And Rillaboom, we did a little over 50 after they did their Wood Hammer and got their recoil. Okay, they're just going to attack Thundurus. That's fine. Thundurus is going to show Rillaboom its place. Yeah. Alright. Ooh, we even got a crit too. Just to add insult to injury, I guess. Good job for Thundurus. Yeah. And good game to my opponent. Alright, we have a Zygarde team with Torkoal, Thundurus, Venusaur, Incineroar, and Porygon 2. So they've got the Sun mode with Torkoal and Venusaur. They have Trick Room mode with Porygon 2. Unfortunately, I don't have Taunt. Otherwise... Oh, actually, I might have Taunt. Let's just double check Incineroar right quick. We might have Taunt. No, yeah, we do, actually. Okay, so we can potentially shut down Trick Room with Incineroar if we want. That's an option. Zygarde is going to be a pest. I don't have ice coverage. When I put Water Spout on Kyogre, I decided to remove Ice Beam instead of Thunder. So that might be a little problematic, especially with the Venusaur. I think we're going to bring Barraskewda and Tornadus. Bring Kyogre in the back. And I think we'll try to bring Incineroar here. Because we can always max Kyogre to reset Rain if we need to. I don't think Thundurus really does much to Zygarde. Getting rid of Zygarde is the #1 priority. If we can get rid of that, all the better. The nice thing here is Barraskewda does massive damage with its Choice Band and Water-type moves. I might be able to get rid of Zygarde if I double into it, but I doubt it. It's neutral. It's not like I'm hitting it with any Ice-type attacks. Thundurus and Venusaur, not ideal for me, but it's not the end of the world. I think Flip Turn into Thundurus might be great. Especially too, because then I could also go for Tailwind here. And then that way I have Kyogre ready to go. Because I can also go Hurricane. Although... Yeah, I think I do want to flip turn into Thundurus, and I think we'll still Tailwind. Yeah, there goes Venusaur. Alright. Who's coming in here? Oh, P2. So, they're going to get a download boost. Okay, they're going to max Thundurus. So, slight problem there. I might have miscalculated. Yeah, I think I miscalculated there. Alright. I mean, at least I have my Tailwind, but if there's an Airstream coming... Yeah, if there's an Airstream coming, that's not good. Okay, so at least Barraskewda did a huge chunk to Thundurus there. Please be into Torn, though. Okay. Oh, there's Max Lightning. Oh, it is right into Torn. That's good. Alright. I can live with that. They're going to give us Electric Terrain. Water Spout is going to... Water Spout's going to be very nasty here. They don't have an Airstream boost, which makes me think they do want to go for Trick Room, which, if they want to, go for it. I think Hurricane plus Water Spout should do a monstrous amount of damage. I have the Sea Incense for boosted water damage as well. I think I gotta go for the P2 though. I really do think I gotta hit P2 of Hurricane and just bank on Kyogre being able to do enough damage with Water Spout to Thundurus. If I lose Kyogre, who's my max option? Is it Incineroar or is it Barraskewda? Barraskewda is extraordinarily frail. Okay, we confused Porygon too. That's great. We don't pick up the KO on either of them. This could be very, very bad. Yep, that could be very bad. Please hate yourself. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna bring in Barraskewda. We have Tailwind plus Rain. So I think Flip Turn should be enough to get rid of Thundurus, and Hurricane is probably enough to get rid of Porygon 2 here. Now, if they have Torkoal Venusaur in the back, that is not good for us. But we have Electric Terrain on the field. So, realistically, I think Incineroar is my max option, which is kind of scary. Kind of funny at the same time, but kind of scary. Alright, they're going to withdraw P2. There's the Torkoal. Okay. That's not good. But I do have Rain Dance. Yeah. Oh, we pick up the Hurricane into Torkoal too. Okay, that's great. They're Berry. That's fine. So I should be able to get enough of Thundurus' health there. Yep, okay, good. So Thundurus is gone. We've got a very weakened P2. We still have Tailwind on our side. So we also have the Electric Terrain. It's not terrible, but it is still losable. So we do have to be very careful here because not Incineroar. Venusaur can still mess me up big time depending on how much damage output it has. They could go for Tornadus. Yeah, they could potentially go for Tornadus. But I do have Prankster Rain Dance if I need it. Prankster Rain Dance is a thing. We'll protect Tornadus because I think this is my last turn of Tailwind. It is. I want to get rid of Porygon 2, and then I want to get my what's it called? Speed back. Yeah. We'll max Incineroar here. We'll go for the max Flare. Unless Porygon 2 is packing Ally Switch on top of Trick Room, which I highly doubt it is, I should get rid of it. I don't think Torkoal has enough power to get rid of fully maxed Incineroar. Yeah, look at that. That's great. Okay. Porygon 2's gone. Burning Jealousy, alright. It's a little bit of damage into me, which I'm okay with. Now, our options are Max Strike and Max Flare. This is the last turn of Electric Terrain, so we definitely got to get rid of Venusaur here. And we'll Tailwind. And then that way, depending on what happens, Barraskewda comes in, it's at double speed. Even though Venusaur is at double speed, Barraskewda should be more than enough. They went for Sleep Powder into me because of the Electric Terrain. Great logic. Sleep Powder into Torn would have been the better option, but hey, it is what it is. It's very easy to make that mistake. We'll lose Tornadus, that's fine. We've got Incineroar maxed, which is really weird to me. P2's gone, Venusaur's gone. Thundurus is gone. All it is the Torkoal, so... Even with the sun up, I think it's safe to lock ourselves into Liquidation and Max Flare. And that should be more than sufficient to take down Torkoal. This is kind of wild. I didn't expect to have to max my Incineroar. I didn't expect Kyogre to go down as easily as it did, but hey, it is what it is. And my opponent forfeits. So, anyways, hey, max Incineroar. It worked. I did not like that I had to use it, but it worked. And also a good game to my opponent. Okay, we're up against an opposing Kyogre team. This one's got Regieleki, Garchomp, Talonflame, Lapras, and Lucario. Alright, so they're probably going to want to max Lapras, but at the same time, 3 out of 6 of my Mons are resistant to Ice, while 2 are weak to it, so I could just potentially leave both Torn and Thundurus on the bench. I don't really want to do that, but I can. I could also flip turn off of Regieleki if they want to lead Kyo. Barraskewda is very tempting. Barraskewda and Torn do not look terrible at all. Barraskewda and Incineroar also look quite tempting. I think we'll do that, because maybe what we can do is we can fake out Aleki and have Barraskewda finish it off, which would be wonderful. I'm hoping they lead Kyogre, but if they don't, I have Kyogre in the back. I can even Parting Shot Incineroar into Kyogre. That's one option. Thundurus looks really good, actually, into their team, so I think I'm going to try to bring Thundurus, and I think I'm going to try to save my max for Thundurus. They've got 3 different things weak to Electric. They got Talonflame, Lapras, and Kyogre. So I think that might be a good thing to try. We'll see. So, what's my opponent got as their lead? Something in a Master Ball and a Pokeball. It's Regieleki and Talonflame. Okay. Now, until Gale Wings is broken, that thing's going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with. But hey, I think what I can do is Fake Out into the Alecki slot and flip turn into the Talonflame slot. And then that way I break Gale Wings, I get Thundurus out. Or I ignore Talonflame and double into Alecki. As reckless as that may be. No, I think we're going to Liquidation into Talonflame, and I think we're going to still Fake Out into Alecki. Because once Talonflame's Gale Wings is broken, Barraskewda is going to outspeed it. They're also going to do that, which is disgusting. Okay, they're going to... Alright. Now, here's the real question. How do I react to here? Because that was the double protect. Maybe we Liquidation into Alecki. I really don't like that, but yeah, it might have to be what we do. Yeah, I think we're going to Liquidation into Alecki. The other thing is out of the two of these things, only one of them can have a Sash. That's the other thing too. So we'll get the speed up. Unless they Tailwind, I should be able to take out Regieleki. Okay, there's a Brave Bird off Talonflame. And Barraskewda does not live that, and it's a crit. Okay. Aqua Jet would have been perfect there. I don't have Aqua Jet though. There's the Electro Web. Okay, that's fine. That speed drop into Kyogre is not great. But it is what it is. The other thing too is, yeah, I had an Intimidate drop into Talonflame, so if that didn't crit, Barraskewda might have actually been able to live that. Awesome. Okay. I think we'll Airstream into Talonflame. And we'll bring in Incineroar. Yeah. Protecting the Kyogre could have been good too. And here's why. I would have gotten an Airstream boost off of Thundurus into Talonflame. Kyogre still would have been slower than Alecki, but at least then that way they wouldn't be able to double into it. And I don't think Alecki plus Talonflame doubling into Thundurus is enough to take it out from max. So that might not have been terrible. But what I like the idea of doing is going for a Fake Out into Regieleki this upcoming turn. And then Airstreaming a second time, and that should give me enough of a speed boost. Unless they revert me back to neutral with an Electro Web, which is very well possible. Oh, no, there's just a Thunderbolt into Incineroar. Okay. And they have Tailwind, so there's really no hope in outspeeding this thing, but hey, it is what it is. We can probably Fake Out, or at least bluff the Fake Out into Regieleki. Thundurus is Defiant, so I don't think they're going to want to Electro Web me. Now, they do have Kyogre, so a Water Spout could be very deadly into Thundurus. That said, Thundurus is at full HP. And Assault Vested. I might be able to live that. But my opponent also has yet to Dynamax, which is also scary. So let's find out what they want to do. Lucario. Okay. That's another thing that's potentially frail too, so I don't know what they want to do with this Lucario. Lucario gets fighting coverage, or not fighting coverage, obviously it gets fighting coverage because it's a fighting type, but I meant to say rock coverage, which could be not appreciated by Thundurus. Okay, so I think we'll go Airstream into you, and I think we will attempt the Fake Out regardless. Which, hey, if they didn't go Protect, great. That puts a little bit of pressure on them. Lucario's attacking, which is great. It's probably a close combat. Yeah. Now, are they Focus Sashed, or is Regieleki the Focus Sash? If it's Regieleki, great. Because we're going to just... Yeah. We're going to decimate Lucario right here. Thundurus is at double speed. So a third Airstream should be good. And then that way, if I can stall out their Tailwind, perfect. They can KO Kyogre with Regieleki. But Thundurus should be able to do a lot of damage to their Kyogre. Let's see. They have 2 turns of Tailwind. That is not very good for Thundurus here. But what I could do is go for the... They did just Protect with Regieleki. I could go for... I could go for an Airstream into Kyogre. And I could go for the Origin Pulse. And then that way, too, Thundurus is going to get an attack boost. Kyogre held on. Oh, whoa, we might still be into this. We might still be in this. Because I was at +2. No. Okay, never mind. False alarm. Of course they get a crit on me. Alright. False alarm. So much for the Assault Vest there. But anyways, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Good game to my opponent. RNG is part of the game. It sucks that Talonflame picked up Barraskewda with that crit. It sucks that Kyogre got a crit on Thundurus. I mean, we just got our Defiant. That would have been very nice if we had hit that. Because I could have also protected Kyogre the next turn, depending on how much HP I had. But anyways, it is what it is. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. We had a good start with the first 2 matches. Dynamaxing Incineroar was wild. It paid off. We did very good work with that. Thundurus had a good performance in that first match. I'm very happy with that. It's a shame about the third match with the crit, but it is what it is. I got to see the team after the fact, and that was Specs Kyogre, so there's very good odds that I wasn't living at naturally. But anyways, a guy can hope, right? So anyways, like I said at the beginning of the video here, I'm putting some Series 12 stuff in the background to test out. We'll probably alternate some videos here, maybe do some Series 11 content, maybe do some Series 12 practice on the casual ladder. I kind of want to mix things up a little bit. My work schedule has been extremely hectic lately, so I've hardly had any energy. This Kyogre team was kind of thrown together a little bit lazily, and that's because I just didn't know what to plan and bring. So anyways, that's why we got the Kyogre team as it was today. I just wanted to play Barraskewda, Thundurus. I needed a Drizzle user, so there we go. Anyways, I don't know what I'm going to use for the next video, but I'll figure it out. I'll probably I'll probably need something to come up with while I'm on my lunch break for the next couple of days. So anyways, it is what it is. I will see you guys next time.